Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having a good day so far. I am going to get some energies updated for you. And once again, you don't have to watch. You don't have to be like, you know what? I am going to just see what she's talking about. That means you are inviting the situation into your life. And what you hear, maybe your story, or it may not. Don't make it fit. There, the spirit team wants to remind us that in certain situations we did whatever we could. We did all we can do. We literally did everything we could, but somebody else is coming out as like they don't have enough, or maybe that's you. I want you guys to remember you have over enough, plenty, so much, everything. And sometimes when we have moments where we ponder or we ruminate on the past, it is, for us to look back at situations and see what has happened and what could we do better next time. You know what I mean? And the spirit team, you may had to look at old messages, old emails, very like older emails from like last year, to like see like what happened, where was like the disconnect. And a lot of it may not be something that can be traced, but a lot of it you can feel the pain and frustration in some of those messages that you may have seen or was led back to. So remember, like what you went through is also factual. You went through things, those things happened to you. And I think there has been a person who saw you as like everything, but had to see you as nothing or less than to get over you or to move on from you. And moving on from you required being with another person to help them with their bills. But they were still trying to hold on to you just in case, just in case that situation didn't work out or just in case. But if it didn't work out with you, they would, been fine with it because of what they've done. They wouldn't have to face it if they let you go, which is crazy. But some people think like that and let them. And we all have our moments, right? It's going to be okay. And as you're being led to see the pain you went through and endured, be happy that you're no longer in the presence of this individual. All they were doing, maybe not towards the beginning of it, but towards the end, was literally trying to stop your shine. Throwing like hitting coded jabs at you, destroying your character. Everything you would tell them good, they would like not like it internally. And you saw proof of them. Like the last interaction, I'm hearing the last interaction you had with them was their true self. That is the self that they had a mask on for a couple years that you felt. That's why you detached and that you had to leave or push yourself away or move away or change rooms or whatever. But you had to get away from that energy. It was not good. It was not good for you. It was not good for your heart. It wasn't good for your mind, your body, like nothing. It didn't bring you anything. It brought you fear. It brought you resentment. It didn't bring you any joy. And towards the end, they were literally doing and saying things to hurt you purposely. It wasn't like, oh, they didn't mean it. Nope, they meant it. And I think you felt it every time they would like say something to you. You're like, okay, they were hiding people, places, and things from you. Maybe you were giving them money. They would not use the money for what you gave it to them for. They would use it for something else and never really tell you. Not a lot of good communication. When they were able to like feel what they actually was going through, it was like they didn't want to. So they put it on you. The entire thing, from the emotional, physical, mental, everything was put on you. And it was done purposely so they don't have to deal with it. And whoever they're with now, they don't know about a lot of like what was the reason that you had to leave. They don't know about that. And a lot of it had to do with care of animals, care of self, care of, a living arrangement. So I want you guys to know that you did everything you could, that it's okay. You did talk, you did express, you did give, you did love, you did try, you did pay, you did invite, you did speak, you did everything that you could have done, and it's okay. Hey, whoever's watching, hi. I'm gonna say hi to you. Hi. So let's go ahead deep dive into more of it and see what's going on. And it sucks sometimes, but this person's energy, not good. And the crazy part is the energy is still like that. Not because of the reason you think. It's like that because they have to not like you in order to move on. Because if they think about all of the sweet things and all of the good things that you did for them, it would really tear them apart. And the things that they've done since you've been gone would feel really, really terrible. Lack of communication, avoidant behavior, talking but not answering texts, knowing that hurts you, but still do it anyway. To get some type of reaction from you. As soon as they saw that them not texting back or reaching back hurt you, they put their foot on the gas. And they would wear this mask to make you tell them things. And as soon as you tell them something, they would take it and run with it and make it a bad thing. And it may have been for a while you did not know, or maybe being protected, or going through your little thing. But the way things has lined up, they were forced to show themselves. And now since then, they do think about the last interaction, but they're just trying to move it away as much as possible, but they keep getting nudges to think about it. But I think eventually if they keep avoiding this situation without confronting it or feeling it, it's going to come out in a way they don't want it to come out. Maybe them having a mental breakdown. Of course, we don't want that to happen to people, but sometimes you need to figure out who you are and what has happened to you. So there's definitely a mental breakdown pending, and loss of resources. Now, the loss of resources could be something as minor as clothes, shoes, furniture, or as big as an apartment or car. Now, we don't want those things to happen to people. No. But the only reason this is in the path for this person, I know you feel it internally as far as a loss of place, is because they went so hard to make fun of and hurt you when you was down, and affect your living arrangement and your family's living arrangement, whether it was intentional or not. We all receive karma. We've received karma for stuff we've done. That's why we get better, because we actually take it and we put it for ourselves, and then we get better. But this person did so much to stop harm, hurt, push away. Wearing the mask for so long is going to come back, and their loss of resources will be the main triggering point. I'm not sure when it's going to happen. I'm not sure how, but it's going to be the end of something. I don't know. End of a friendship they have, end of a relationship they have, or end of a lease. Not being able to renew, not losing, but not being able to renew, where there will be time to figure it out. It won't be anything that's not fixable, but what would make it easier for them is if you were able to help them. So it's going to be a situation where they're going to be forced to go back and see about you, because you will be a person to help them. Now, whether you're going to help them, y'all, I don't know. Y'all can do what y'all want. But it's going to be something where they're going to have to reach back. And it's going to be like the only way they can get this done, because other people in their lives are going to be fighting them too much about what they're going through. They're not going to feel like anyone's in their corner. Now, the only reason that is happening is because that is the feeling that the collective has had experiencing this person. So it's just karma coming back around. Now, this person will either have a choice to awaken and use their gut and follow their flow and their intuition to reach out to you, or do something where they reach out to somebody, but the task will be to reach out to somebody, and they may be very, very prideful where they won't, or they don't want to, especially you, especially the collective. They don't want to reach out to us. But they're going to be forced to. From there, like I said, do what you want. Boy, I know right now we are being advised to not give back the energy. The last energy we were received from this person, don't give that back. Give back your energy, the energy you have now, because we're not going to keep going back to the negativity, to the pain. No. Even if it's a hard no, do it in a way that's beautiful and loving. Do it in a way where you explain the reasonings and you kind of put it there, or you just say hard no and don't explain, but don't keep the pain going. That's not who we are. That's not what we're meant to do. Even if we experience it, and even though we have our moments where we may feel this person and want it to end, like come on, now I'm done. Get out of my energy. That's why you guys have to do my class. Hey, what's going on? I was so into it. I didn't realize it was you. I've been chilling. Oh, I've been chilling. Trying to deal with chaos, but planned chaos, happy chaos to get us to the next point. So, what to do next? Let's see. Let's get more insight. And the funny thing is, there's more than one person who's heartbroken about you. I'm really, really sorry. I think the energy we hold, it makes people hold on to us more and maybe do crazy things to hold on to us, or maybe overdo things to hold on to us, or even be fucked up people to hold on to us. I don't know what it is, but our energy is crazy. But it's a wave of what we have. The internal and the way we present ourselves, even if it's not in the best light, we're able to reflect. And that's the power. Oh man, yeah, I'm still here. Ain't nothing's gonna set me back but so much where I ain't gonna be here. And we gotta be here. We got stuff to do. And you guys also, if you want to get an insight on how to do binding spells, certain rituals you can do to help you manifest, let me know. I will be having a class. And the thing about that class is it is called She-Craft. But hear me out. Doesn't matter your gender. We're not about that. We're not into labels. You can come, doesn't matter. She-Craft is more of a label that we put on there to avoid using witchcraft, because people use it and think about it in a weird way. And even though spelling means spells, people are not hip and ready to that yet. So we got to soften the blow. So that would be hang on. Here we go. That is how much the class would be. And all you have to do is let me know. Join it. Okay. And I will only do it when there's 10 people. If there's not 10 people, you can just forget it. I'm not doing that. And me and my partner in crime, she was like, yeah, we've already been there. Like, people will always say, yeah, we're coming. No, you're going to have to come and bring a friend. Like, we're going to have 10 people so we can have enough energy. Okay. Hang on one second. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So There are a few people who are in like a weird energy with you, wishy-washy. There's energy over here that is looking at we're looking for clarity on how you're going to be in their lives. But they want you in their lives, but they don't know how. How? How to make it work. They're over here. Then you got the fucked up energy over here who's like bitter as fuck over here. They're still doing that. They're still doing that. Now it may not be in a way, or it may not be something that we have to deal with, but we feel it, unfortunately. And I have had people ask me, well, what do I do to stop this? Like what do I do? I'll tell you. Spelling. Spells. There's power in the words we speak. And I had to learn that the hard way and the easy way, both. Using your words correctly and making them count is a good way of protecting your aura and shooing away people who don't belong there. And once again, will I share it here? No, I will only do it in my class. I do. But there are certain things you can say. There are ways you can transform and find the energy where it works for you. Every time they speak on your name in a lying, negative way to turn people against you, it can be used as a wave towards you that will give you more light and love energy, transmuting the energy as it's going through the atmosphere. Is all about energy. And I will also talk about that in my class as well. And you will also have breathing work, which is very, very important. Let's do it now. You ready? Okay. Breathe in. Just doing that one time can like bring out some like clarity, some peace, some, you know, why aren't people breathing? I don't know. We don't think about it. That's why. But when you take a moment for that, and in my class, we would teach you how to do it and how and when to do it. Is not only when you're mad or upset, is like throughout your day. Because we deal with people and we feel energy, right? And if you resonate with my readings, that means we're on like the same path, that we go through the same thing. Once again, that's what tarot is. So that means you are also like me, meaning not in every aspect, but in little ways. And with what we go through, that means we have great strength. We will give to others before we give to ourselves. We are the providers, even if we don't want to be. We are the people that others feel comfortable to talk to. And if they have us in their lives, it's hard to let us go, right? With that energy comes great responsibility. So knowing that you have to be responsible with showing like the choices you make and like who you allow in your life. Now, even though we may not know exactly what's going to happen all the time, but we can definitely feel the future. And by feeling that, it may be intimidating to some people because you may speak on certain things that happen. There's an energy over here where you may have spoke on something that actually happened. And the bitter energy over here, what you spoke on is eventually going to happen. And only you know. If you know, you know. So as we're looking through the grass, wondering, what do we do next? I don't know. Remember, sometimes the path ahead, you may not see what's next. You just can only trust and go. Just keep walking forward. If you're worried or concerned about maintaining a level of bills or comfort, that is not up for discussion. You don't have to worry about that. I want you guys to remember that. That is not a problem. You guys got it. Okay? Don't worry about that. Worry about other things. Not worry, but put your energy into other things. Okay? There's an energy. Oh my gosh, what is this? When you know, you know. Like bitter, confused, horny, there's an energy, like a third energy that wants your body. Now, they may have done things, said things to get a reaction out of you, then get mad when you call them on their bullshit. We are definitely the ones that will call things out now. Like I said, we are in the habit of being the people who tell the truth, even if it hurts people, as long as it's in a loving way. Either they accept it or they don't. So by doing that, you may be having a person that maybe you worked for or you worked close to, or you help them in some type of way. I don't know. But the friendship may have gotten closer. I'm not sure if it was like romantic, it could have been or not. They would say or do things to get like a reaction from you, which is like everybody, right? Who doesn't? And the reaction is not what they expected. Now, they're trying to keep you on a hook or in their lives to help them, or because of children, or because of some type of association where if you're in their lives in some type of way, it could benefit them, but they're not like able to show or give you what you desire or deserve. That's why you're not really talking to them, but they're thinking about you and wondering what is coming in your life and how they can like somehow be in it. You know. So bitter over here, thinking about what they've done, reflecting over here, and not being able to. And the third energy is like very independent, not being able to. My cat just went like, you saw my cat. Oh, I can't wait to see this video again. Like, what? Anyway. What? Yo, she wants to play. I only got like 2 more minutes and then we can play. Yeah. Anyway. You may be thinking that it will be hard to release all of these energies, but you're not really meant to release them where they're not like, it's hard to explain. You can release them off of you, right? But it doesn't mean that they're going to be off of you. Doesn't mean that they're going to be done talking to you or done thinking about you. If they're not able to talk to you, it doesn't mean they're not going to be not thinking about you because you released them. And since we're so strong in our core, we can feel outside energy. So we're going to feel them. But like I said, put it into artwork, put it into your craft, put it into the people you care about, the people who actually care about you. Put it into yourself. You don't have to allow people to nibble on your energy and you just sit there and be like, no, like use it, transmute it into your art, into something, a project that you want to do. We have the gift, we have the power, we can do it. Okay. Now, do anyone have any questions who's watching? So I'm about to head out. And make sure you guys follow my page, my other page, Millie's World. I will be doing conspiracy theory stuff and the things that no one's talking about. Okay. Yep. I'm also on IG, and I just started a Facebook as well. Let me see. Hang on. Callie's like, I want to play. Hang on. But that's it for today. Once again, if you guys have any questions, you can always send me a message or put a comment or something. And bye. Hi, and bye. I have to go now. But once again, you guys can run back the video and watch the entire thing. And I will be on every day. What time? Most likely the nighttime. Usually, once I get my schedule straight, like 8 p.m. That's what I'm going to try to go for. 8 p.m. every day. I'll do your energy update. Okay. Much love. See you guys soon. Bye.